Welcome back, guys, and thank you for joining me in another adventure here in Icarus. This will be episode 11. That will be 10 days on the planet. Or should I say this is the day number 10? I've been doing some work in here. I've been collecting those, making stuff. We're still cooking. Majigi, apparently 5 minutes to go. I made more candies. I've grinded in here. So at this point we have 73,000 electricity. It's just amazing the way it is. 1500. I don't think I have in any prospect this much power. Honestly. It is what it is. Made in here a bunch of electronics, a bunch of stuff preparing for what's to come basically. I took with me bullets, ammo, stuff. We have in here 2x2 with some benches. The first mission that we're gonna do today, and we can start it already. I'm gonna sleep for the night, by the way. Is pyramid construction or stuff like that. Let's see this one. So for this one we gotta make an outpost. It says desert, but it's not the desert. I don't know why it's desert and why would you need to build with sandworm stuff, but let's begin this stuff. Oh, we don't need to grab that one with me, with us. It's actually happening in here. Well, it was supposed to happen in here. Apparently it's in there. I didn't expect it. Well, that's stupid. That kind of ruins all my plans because I was planning to go in there, come back, and then start that one with the stockpile of metal. But since it's in there, it's gonna be a pain because it's a lot further. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do it like this because the other mission requires me to put in here iron, in here copper and ice, and up there steel. Well, here we go now. It is what it is. No point in grabbing that with me, of course. It is what it is. We're gonna have to go all the way until the desert. I don't think I should grab Steve with me. We have 4 of those. It's another 3 minutes. Let's grab them. So I have all bacon today. 15% experience, 15% experience, and another, guess what? 15% experience. So that's why we're rocking all bacon. I did increase a little level. I'm level 49. I've consumed all the points except those 2. We have 1 talent, so we're gonna go into the cooking tree in here and we're gonna put a point in here just to open the way until the next extra space in stomach. So this one in here gives you 10 food effect duration. Those are amazing, but I want that one as well. So at some point we're gonna put more points in here, and the stamina and that one are gonna be opened for us. For the tech tree, I've unlocked a bunch of stuff. Basically, let's go in here. So rain reservoir is gonna be needed exactly for this mission. Water barrel, fishing bench, trophy bench is gonna be needed for a mission. I don't remember if it's this one or not. The wood crop lot needed for a mission. I took those. That composter because we need it in here. It's not needed for a mission, but I took it anyway. I don't think I took anything else in here. I lie. So basic fishing bench, tackle box, wooden fishing box, and basic fishing trap. We need them for a mission, so I spent a bunch of points in there. I need that one for my MOA in here, but not gonna spend a point on it yet. I seem to remember grabbing a little more stuff. Give me a second here. Water barrel in here in tier 3. This one is needed for the fisheries mission. What else? Smoke grenade, we took it in the last episode. Heal device, again, needed for another mission, which is gonna be, I believe, in the next episode. Tier 4. My god, so many points, and I need so many more points. It is just unbelievable. Because I want to unlock a bunch of stuff from here. A bunch. Apparently that's it. Okay, we still have 2 points. I'm not gonna spend it because I don't know on what I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna wait those 20 seconds And then I guess we're gonna keep on moving. I have in here 50 candies. I made more, of course. We have another 56 in there, a bunch of sugar. Life is just beautiful. I started using the honey here just to make that raw bacon happen. The honey like that is not spoiling, so it's just amazing. Apparently we have all our buffs. I'm not gonna grab Steve because it's a long way to our destination. And that poor Moa tends to get stuck in a bunch of stuff. Really, there is no point. I move much faster by myself like this. I can barely wait to have the tier 2 attachments for my armor. That will make me even faster. And soon enough, we're gonna do that extraction mission. I think it's called Payday Extraction, which will unlock for you the deep ore nodes for exotics, because the deep vein that we did, I'm pretty certain now, I realized that when I was editing the previous video, that that one will unlock only the exotics in the caves, you know, but the deep ore nodes for exotics are not unlocked yet. Well, for me they are because I unlocked it with another character, but if you have only one character and you're following this playthrough, they're not unlocked yet. Once we're gonna do Payday Extraction here on the planet, they're gonna be unlocked. Once we're gonna do that one, which I believe we're gonna do it after we're gonna finish with the desert. That's 2 episodes, this one and the next one, maybe more, I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna show you how to mine from space exotics, so that you can have an unlimited number with minimum effort, let's call it. Nevertheless, in order to reach in there, as I already told you in the last episode, we need to have a bunch of exotics in here. I'm thinking something like 800, just to grab those tasty drills from the workshop. So in order to have those 800, we cannot rely on the exotics on the caves, because there's nothing, okay? So we gotta have like this exotics, okay? That's what we need in here. We're gonna build in here on the planet electric drills, extractors, special made for the exotics, and we're gonna scan the rear here in that mission Payday, and we're gonna extract exotics. I don't know how many those will provide. Most likely it's gonna be something like 200. After that one is done, the mission basically we're gonna do by ourselves extraction here on the planet, like no mission, you know, just to have the exotics. And let's say we're gonna do it for 2 nodes. Once I'm gonna say, okay, now you have about 800 exotics or something like that, we're gonna start doing them for space, from space, so that in about, let's say, half an hour, you can grab 400 exotic, roughly, something like that. Maybe more, that depends. Either way, anywho, that's gonna be for a future episode further down the line. But I'm kind of suffering working on these missions without the exotics, because think about it, right now I will have to get back to the base, fill my pockets with something else, do these 3 missions, okay? And for the next episode, again, gotta get back to the base, wasted time, okay? And do more missions. If I would have had the beacons, I would have been able to recall my ship filled up with 15 pouches, and all those pouches would have had everything needed inside of them and do all of them in there. Either way, anywho, having these candies and all the right perks makes movement in here really good, really fast. So I would not complain too much. Not to mention, I like running around in Icarus in here, especially on Olympus. There's something magic about Olympus. Styx is beautiful as well, but Olympus, well, maybe because it's the first map, I don't know, but I love it a bunch. Okay, I'll bring you guys back when we enter that cave in the desert. It ain't gonna be far from here. So this is the place where I had the solar panel that I have to come back between episodes because I forgot it. Dry run expedition. This is that cave where we drilled. Of course I didn't remove the wires, I just left them into the wall because lazy. Now we will not have the wall in here. This is gonna be so if like this forever. If you're starting a new playthrough, a new open world with another character, you, unless you want to do this mission again, you will have this passage open non-stop. Okay. Watch out around here because you get one world boss. If you see some shimmering sand in a circle, don't get close to it. I mean, if you really want to fight the worm, be my guest. But I don't think there is a point in doing that at this time. We're gonna hunt that boss in 2-3 missions, I believe. They're coming really fast, but I think that all the action will happen in the other desert, the one to the west. For this mission, we gotta get in there and build barracks, and that barracks will have that skinny bench, the textile bench, the rain reservoir, and God knows what else. It's a bunch of missions that are happening in here. Let's just get our behinds in here and start building, I guess. This is the location. We're in the blue area. This is kind of flat in here. Let's start building. First, we're gonna put down the shacker first, as per usual. I took the the stone stuff this time. You can make it in wood, it doesn't really matter. You need to have at least a 1x2 for this, because that textile bench is pretty big. I don't know why it doesn't tell me build stuff, because I'm already in the building location. So there's something wrong here. Let's walk around a little. Maybe he doesn't like exactly that location. I don't know what is going on. I wonder if the devs started modifying the missions from right now. Well, we have reached the location, mister. What is going on? That's exactly the middle of it. So it's basically where we put our majiggy. Oh,
is where they want it.
okay, good stuff.
Ready to build?
So it counted, sort of. Let's start putting down the things. So, skinny bench, trophy bench, textile bench. Skinny bench is this one. I had to unlock it and build it. It's not difficult to build. Textile bench. This is why you need the 2x2. You see, it doesn't fit a 1x2. If you make a 1x1. If you make a 1x2, you could put it like that in the corner and you could fit those in there. But it's a lot of finagling. I suggest you take with you a 2x2. This is a hyena. This is the door that I didn't place. Okay, let's show you how the skinning bench works. So you grab your animal, you bring it in here, and you can put it inside. Basically, right now it's inside, somewhere in there. Just like that, drag it, okay? And you can have them in here, like in stuck. They will not get, they will not spoil if you put them in here. And when you put them in there, they're going to be processed, and you're going to get a little more resources than if you normally skin them or, I don't know, take care of them with a knife. Depends what kind of knife you got, I guess. This is all there is to it.
You did it.
Yeah, we run all this way for
You
this.
simply are going to appreciate this and pay well.
Okay, good stuff. Let's pick up the benches. That one should have everything with the hyena stuff inside. Pressing wrong buttons in here. It's amazing, I know. Did I took those? I think I did. Okay, let's put everything in a pouch. That, those, that. One more stuff. That one is empty. I really don't care about all of that. I'm ready to drop them. Good stuff. Gotta pick this boy up. So about the animals in here in the desert, you got the cougars. Those are the fastest, worst stuff ever. We're ready to go back home, basically. These are the cougars. Think about jaguars. These are your jaguars, and they're highly resistant, as you can well see. And they tend to scratch you a bunch. You got the normal dribbles. Those, they come in pack of 3. They are the same stuff as a boar. And they kind of mess you up really good. Especially this one because it's fortified in the head. Those you can outrun them if you have the right perks. Basically you can outrun just about anything here. Nothing special. Okay, a bunch of scorpions. They drop the good meats, so life is just beautiful. We're gonna have missions in here. We're gonna have missions everywhere here. You're gonna get sick and tired of the desert. If you have a storm in here, I suggest you get in cover, or even better, build a shack. Carry a shack with you. Okay. Those are not as imposing as they sound, or as they look, should I say. You can kill them really fast. Now, nothing else for us to do in here in the desert. I'll just scooch it to the base. I'll meet you guys in there, and we're gonna start the mission with the horse, and after that, well, we're gonna make our way back in here and continue whatever we gotta do. That mission is called Solid Metal. I'll see you guys back home. I made it back home. I wanted to say, if you're doing these missions at the same time as I, don't start with pyramid construction, because there is really no point in running until there just to run back. Instead, grab everything, all of those pouches in your inventory. Of course, you're going to be able to carry everything because pouches, and it's going to be a lot easier to make this mission once you are up there. That's what I'm trying to say here. I'm gonna keep that one in here, the 2x2. Let's see. The next mission is stockpile. Solid metal. Sorry. Oh, I didn't make the thingy magic. We gotta unlock a tier 3, I believe it is. The infrared. This one. Really upgrade. That will allow us to do those missions. So we need 30 aluminum, 20 steel, and some wires. Let's see. 30 aluminum. Let's go 40. Wires, and what the heck was infrasonic? 25 steel. Not an issue. I put it in here with the iron. Let's go 40. Made a bunch because we need 100 for the other mission. Some wires. I'll grab 100. Let's make that upgrade happen. Okay, grab the rest of the wires. Drop them in there. Amazing. Give me that upgrade, please. And finally, it's made. Let's install the dark thing in here. Upgrades. Just drag it in there. And now we will be able to have access to those missions, as you can all see. Solid metal. Okay, this one communicates from there. We're gonna do preservation. Oh, basically just about all of them. But let's start with solid metal right now. Okay. Deposit listed resources in cargo pod. Now, if you don't have a million drills, like me, or if you don't have enough materials, I suggest you don't do this one, because it's gonna drain you. It's gonna drain you. In here we gotta deposit 300 iron stuff, ingots. They're all in here. And the worst thing is that they only tell you what you need once you get to that location. This is gonna happen all the time, basically. They make you walk till the other end of the map and say, oh, you gotta build that, or you gotta do that, or you gotta bring this. And guess what? You don't have it with you, so that you can walk back home, grab it, and then walk back. It's the way Icarus it's made hardcore. Wait for that thing to drop. It's gonna be 300 iron. Next is gonna be in the Arctic. We're gonna have to put in there, I believe,
All you gotta
200
do
copper
now is
ingots and
get that
200
stuff
ice.
back to orbit.
Here you go. You got 300 iron ingots. Goodbye. You lost them,
Check
okay?
your map for the next
Goodbye.
location.
You cannot access that one again to grab them back.
That's it. You got everything. That wasn't so hard, was it?
No, it wasn't, because I knew what I was doing. Okay. The first time I remember when I did one of these supply or stockpile missions, I was like, are you serious? That's a bunch. And there is a bunch. So in the Arctic, we're gonna need 200 copper ingots and 200 ice. Ice. Oh, I could grab it from here because I got it in the fridges. Well, actually, I think I'm gonna do that. But I got it in here. If you don't have it in here, I suggest to do exactly what I will do because I don't want to encumber myself with it. That's copper. So 120 copper in there. We got in there another 80. That's 200. And you sit in there. Have a shovel. It's the platinum shovel that I used in here to grab the dirt necessary for the crop plots. Let's close that. I don't want any guests. After that, it's gonna take us all the way up in the desert. It needs in there, as you can well see, 100 steel ingots and another 2 or 300, I don't know, 400. 400 oxide. So I got in there 100, in there 300, 15 here, and another 15 there. Let's sort all that madness because I hate being over encumbered. That pouch I can touch, the rest of them not so much. It's just amazing the way it is. Okay, good. So we have that. We have those. We can find easily a place to put a campfire and a bed just to sleep for the night. It's a bunch of caves in there. After that, we're gonna need to make preservation. So preservation requires you to have some dried meat with you. So I put them in here with the veggies just not to grab them. It's like this: 5 dry fatty T-bone, 10 dry gamey meat, 5 dry giant steaks. All of this comes from wolves. Normally those who you get them from mammoths or stuff. Dry soft meat, dry stringy meat. Guess what? Dried white meat. Okay. After that, we're gonna do field test. That one, it happens always in the same spot in there. Oh my god, where's he? But it just requires you to grab some component and assemble them in your inventory, and then they're gonna say test the darn thing. Okay, good stuff, you're gonna test it, nothing is gonna happen, mission is over. But in order to access those locations, you're gonna have to climb a bunch. That's why you see in my inventory at number 8 and number 9 I have in there 20 ladders and 9 ramps. Okay, we understand each other. Let's get into the Arctic in here. I didn't grab the thermos. You maybe want to grab that? Maybe. I don't know. Up to you. I didn't grab it. It is what it is. I don't care about it much. We're not gonna spend a lot of time here. But I will make sure to take out my water out of the suit in here as soon as I'm pressing into the Arctic. Just so that I will not get that cooling effect, because it's gonna be cold. So we're gonna enter the Arctic on this side and we're gonna exit on this other side. Basically, we're gonna run all the Arctic, stopping there of course, and then get through there, and then we're gonna get through there into the desert. So watch out, a lot of running around. That is what it is. Okay. Let's see. We'll not stop for bears, pelt stuff this time. No, I don't care about that. Nothing basically. I will just keep on running, especially because it's 2 o'clock. I'll go behind. You can sneak on anything, believe it or not. So, if you sneak behind it, it will not get you. Okay, you do boo. Well, kind of got me. But you can sneak on a lot of stuff in here. I don't care about fighting him. I could outrun him, but you know, somebody needs the experience in here. Yeah. You can sneak on anything in here. Just don't get that close, you know, because he will feel you. Okay, I will not over encumber myself with anything, like I already said. It's cold. You see that red snowflake in there? Yeah, it is cold. It is. So let's keep on moving. Not gonna stop for anything else until we're gonna get to the next location. I'll see you guys in there. If it gets really bad, and you're like me, without coffee, look at that, all of that. This is wood. Take your fire out, put it down, warm yourself. Even better, get in one of the caves and do that. It's a bunch of them. One it's in here, one it's in there. You get another cave in there. It's a bunch of them. We're not missing caves in here, okay? So you could get inside. It's gonna be a lot better than in here. And you'll be able to warm yourself and get rid of the nasty stuff. That's a cave. That's another cave. Before getting hypothermia, the one with the cold, I don't know, hypo, I think it is. You don't want to have that one proc on. That's bad news. Okay, not long to go, just around the bend. We're gonna have what we need. That's another cave in there. That's another cave, I believe. That's another cave. So, if you get a nasty storm, just go bunker down in a cave and wait in there. You're gonna find some mushrooms, so you can cook them and eat them as well. Just wait for the storm to pass and then keep on moving. Ugh. Okay, keep on moving. Yeah, you see the dents are not in there anymore. That means the alpha wolf moved out. Now he should be in a different location. Okay, keep on moving. Wow, it's just coming down. Okay, so in here we're gonna have to deposit the copper. Let's get next to the pod so that I will not get over encumbered. 200 copper, 200 ice. Okay, that. Grab that. Put them in there. I think that's all there is to it. And here we go with the stupid stuff. We got a storm. Well, I don't care about the storm. I'm just gonna stop in here and dig. Limited by the stamina, but it's fine. We're gonna grab our 200 really fast. And then we're gonna continue that way. That's the cave where we mined for the exotics on the deep vein. So we are really, really close. The exit is not far. If you're kind of afraid, you could drop that fire and put something in it, burn it in here while you're digging, you know, but I really don't care about that. How many, mister? 4 more? Here you go. Okay, move on. In here when you exit, watch out for bears. You remember in the last episode we had 3 of them in here? Yeah, well, we might have them again. So, I will put that tool in there. No items, 50, that one is filled up, that one is filled up. We got the food in there. Okay, good stuff. If I see a black bear, brown bear, whatever, I'm gonna kill it because we need their vestiges, we need their heads for a mission. And instead of going especially for them to hunt them, I prefer to hunt them as I see them and grab their heads. So yeah, just moving up north, straight up. From here to there, we're gonna enter to that side. That's the place where we touched that exploded deer. So I'll meet you guys at that place at the entrance in the desert. So this is that link. That's where that deer was. We went around like that. This time we're going straight to here into the Arctic. As you can well see, it's kind of getting late. I don't really need to sleep. It's a bunch of light in the desert, but let's not forget that back home at the base, we have in there some solar panels and some berries. At some point, if I stay out all night, I think that is gonna get destroyed. You better watch out in here because it's a lot of difference in levels. You could just go through there is kind of a natural path for through here as well. Basically, what you want to do is follow this river up that way. I'm gonna keep a lookout for a cave. Even a place like this could provide shelter, but I'm not certain that you can sleep in here. In case of a storm, you could use that one shelter. Need to be on the other side. Okay. So I will keep a lookout for a cave. I know it's a huge, beautiful cave right in the middle of the desert. It's kind of out of the way, so don't want to get in there right now. But if I see one, well, I'm just gonna hunker inside. So I forgot to tell you in here, you gotta kind of follow this river. In here, it drops naturally. If you try to drop from another side, you might just break your legs. You have a drop point in here. You see how it flows down like this? Well, if you go through there, it's a huge canyon, just like in there, and you're gonna break your legs. That ain't gonna be fun. We need to get down here and then follow the river north. Our location is in there, so we're gonna follow the river like that. And in there, that cave that I told you about, it's in here. So I'm guessing we're gonna sleep in there. That's a natural path. This one here, it's a natural path, as you can well see, so you can drop through there and just follow on the left bank side. I can get up through there, can get up through there. Anywho, let me keep on moving because it's getting kind of late in here. And I don't like the nighttime music, let's call it in Icarus. Okay, we're getting close to the location. We are at the location.
Here we go. You got this.
Okay, I think we did. The other one looks like kind of wants to come as well. So let's take care of it before it reaches. You grabbed a lot of arrows, by the way. Okay, so in here, what do we have to put? Steel ingots and oxide. Okay. Let's hope that my meat didn't spoil. Yeah. Oh, this one is. And that oxide, please. There you go. You can mine the oxide in here. It's plenty of it. Let's get
Well, friend,
in here.
come down there.
That's the way the cake goes.
Like it from here.
I want to sleep for the night, and then we're gonna go and do preservation.
Crazy, but they know talent when they see it.
I didn't took. Yeah, I didn't took that. I didn't took that thing with which you demand the mission. Again. My God, this is gonna be a long ass run back home. It is what it is. Stupid this, stupid does. I forgot about it again. That's because I'm not used of carrying that thing with me. I always having to this pouch in here. Radio. So guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna use that tech point that we got in here just to make the contact ready. And this way, I will never ever, I promise, forget that thing. Okay. So now I'm exactly where I need to be to start the next two missions. Okay. But unfortunately I cannot start them because I'm stupid like that. So preservation is happening here. And the other one for the field test, we gotta collect from there, from here, and from here stuff. But now, because I'm stupid, I'm gonna have to run all the way back home and come back in here. Anyway, this cave communicates in the other side. It's so much metal in here, it's just embarrassing. Okay, it's quite long. This is a good place to start out. You got water as well. If you're starting in the desert, it's just amazing. Oh, it's just amazing, I'm telling you. Anyhow, wasted time. Let me get back to the base. Amazing, I know. I'll grab that OEI. No, I will not grab that OEI or whatever the name is. I will just make a contact radio, carry it with me in my pockets, and I'll meet you guys back in here. Okay, so we are in the same cave where, well, basically where we were before I went back home. I made the contact radio, so now we should be able to start from anywhere on the planet, any kind of mission. This is our next mission for today. It's called Preservation. So we're gonna have to get in there and drop some dry meat into one of those space pods, whatever stuff. So let's just get in there. Watch out around here because it's a bunch of nasty predators. You don't want to play with those too much, okay? And they spawn non-stop in this area, basically next to that lake, just about everywhere. And they're nothing to joke about. I mean, you see, level 85, level 89. Yeah, well, they're kind of dangerous. That one scratched me. I'm gonna grab their vestiges because we're gonna do, in the next episode, another mission which is called Predator Specialist, which will require some vestiges. I don't know exactly what kind of vestiges, but I'm grabbing them already. So yeah, it is what it is. Let's get to this place. I think this is the way. Yeah. And well, see if that meat's spoiled or not. I don't think it's spoiled because I unlocked, also forgot to mention it by the way at the beginning of the episode, salting station. So right now we have a salting station. We're able to salt our food. That will make it spoil really slow, really slow. So it's amazing. Apparently we got a bunch of nasty stuff in here. Come. Yep, they're coming. Okay, more?
Here we go. You got this.
Okay, so I should have everything in one of these pouches. Take. So you see now that it's salted. 2.3 hours until spoil. So really good. That should be
That's it. You got everything.
Yep.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
No, it wasn't, but I ran half of the map for nothing.
Down there? Sure looks like it from here.
Okay.
You'll be making friends at Group 15 with this.
Next mission. That one is called Field Test. Let's put the radio back in there. Let's press on it. Field Test. This is the last one that we're gonna do today. If I can find it. It's right in here.
The ACS have
Collect prototype components and assemble them. First one should be in the north in there.
weird and paranoid.
Second one
They
in
got the
here.
tech and the cash to
And
do
third
whatever they
one
want.
here, I believe. Might be mistaken about that. But that one, it's exactly on this pillar here. So let's just move in there. Shall we? Maybe put a bandage on that wound. That'll be wise. Amazing. So in there you're gonna see the smoke up top. That's why we brought with us 20 of them ladders and 11 ramps. Well, you have in here the wood and the fibers if you don't have what you need on you, but it's fine. That thing got stuck in the water. Amazing. Let's not break our legs. Let's get up to there. Okay, so for this one we're gonna use the ladders, obviously. Let's just deploy them, I don't know, in here. And we're gonna put them on the wall as we get a little closer, like on this shelf in here. So let's see, stand up. Can I? No, you know. Well, in that case, we're gonna get back on the ladder and we're gonna continue with them here. It's gonna make it a little more difficult. Too high. Okay, good stuff. If you put your knife out before having balance in here, you risk of falling. Here we go. This is the first component. Just drag it in your inventory. Now,
Okay,
watch out.
you found part of the
Stealth,
device.
interact,
Whatever it is.
go down.
There's 2 more crash
You
sites
should
out
kill
there.
all the wildlife in here, all the bad wildlife around here, because there are some which attacks your structure. Basically, they will attack the ladders, and you're gonna be stuck up top in there like a moron, looking for a way down. Guess what? No way down. Okay. Okay. Next location. It is exactly in the middle in here. So I'm thinking let's go with the flow, or well, it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna have to get in there. So for this one in here, you'll not have to climb, but I believe there are some bad animals. So I think so. Let's see. We're getting close to the location. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, there are a few. For some reason, I was thinking that I would have done a lot more damage with this pistol, but, well, apparently that didn't happen. Let's grab this one, and it's gonna point us south to the next location. Let's go south already.
That's part 2.
I gotta
Now
heal.
we finally got the Larkwell specs.
Consume.
The thing
Sorry,
you're
Scorpion.
collecting is serious kit. It's a prototype, using exotics to reduce local gravity. I didn't even know that was a thing. No wonder they want it back. According to
These
specs,
guys are dropping bacon.
there should be one
I think I already
more
told you
piece.
that. Okay, next location. I think it's up in here. So, through here. Oh my god. Okay, good stuff. Let's go. You cannot get down in style, because there's that huge canyon. You might be able to unstuck it. I'm not sure. Let's try that. Basically, you pretend that you're stuck and it will unstuck you down, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it's going to unstuck you in here on this plateau. Basically, that's our objective in there. You see the smoke? That's where we got it. But this one is pretty high here. You could try and cheese it, make it down, but most likely it's gonna end up bad for you. I'm in stealth mode. I mean, look at that. You could jump in there, in there. It's feasible. I've done it before. But try to stay with the back in there and hit unstuck. It worked, I think, because I'm in another spot. I used to be up in there, and now I'm down here because that really gets in there. You see? So we were up top in there. Easy busy. If you don't want to cheese it like that, not an issue. From here, you gotta run all the way through there, get down through here, come up through here, and then in there. Or on the river in here, where we are. But, you know, we already been running for half an hour in here like a moron. Yeah, you know it. In here, you can do it with ramps or with ladders as well. Let's try and use those ramps. We'll pretend that we know what we're doing. From here, I want to go the other way around. So, reset. Yeah, it doesn't reset, boy. And, yeah, now it's resetted. Now it's grabbing the same pattern. No, it's fine, I guess. Are we good? Yeah, still need a little more. Let's put this voice in. Put another one in there. I will be able to grab on it and then just go down or over it. And then grab your stuff from here.
You there? There's one more thing.
Let's pick this one up.
The ACS never got to test the device, so
Get
now
in there.
they want you to.
Pick this
It'll
one
either
up.
work or blow a hole in the ground the size of Beijing. fun. All you gotta do is put it together.
Okay, let's pick our majiggies. Going down. We gotta assemble that thing in our inventory, okay? So, in here, craft, get, craft. Says to reduce local gravity, it's on the G slot. Guess what? It doesn't do a thing.
It should reduce local mass.
Basically, you don't have any
Try jumping.
debuffs in here. Nothing. See?
You feeling anything?
No.
Oh well. Back to the drawing board, I guess.
So that's it. You can drop it now. Or just take it with you back home.
The ACS may
Put it
be
somewhere.
crazy, but they know talent when they see it.
It doesn't do really anything to you. Okay, so let's see. I'm in here. Well, it just happened that there is a cave in here. I'm gonna call this one home for the time being. Hello, wormies? Anybody? Yeah? Hi? Okay, good stuff. I'm gonna put in here my spawn point. And into the next one, we're gonna continue from here. This is the good thing for running back to the base, because now I can do stuff from here. We're gonna start from here. We have a mission in here. We're gonna have to get in there, do another mission in here, do another mission in here. It's a bunch happening here, basically. And then we're gonna scooch it up north in there, and then we're gonna build a wall over a mountain. Believe it or not. It's a lot of them. So yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, I think it will be wiser to make the next mission as well. Let's pick up the spawn point, and I'm gonna put another one. We will not. So we made it. It's early in the morning, but we will start the next mission as well. That one is called Fisheries Officer, because I have another 5 missions to do. So I don't want to do 4 and 6. We're gonna do. Where the heck is Fisheries? Predator Specialist. No, it's Fisheries. In here, this one. Let's start that one. We gotta help that guy, and it's kind of close to our location. It's just on the other side of this hill, mountain, whatever this may be. So let's move our behinds in there. I never did this mission until now. It requires a heal device, so maybe he will be hurt and we gotta help him. Why are you angry? But I don't know, because normally the heal device you only acquire it on Prometheus. How did they? And I can show you that. It's in tier 4 here. Look for the white stuff. It's in tier 3 here, I said. Look for the white stuff. You see? That complete Prometheus crisis to unlock. Yet here we are. I was able to make it. I don't know if you will be able to make it, but a different story. So around here somewhere, we should have Mr. Fishy guy. I don't know exactly where he is. Never did this one until now. It's kind of new-ish. So yeah. Let's see what is this all about. Normally, if you have a heal device... Oh, here we go. You will be required to heal the guy. Okay. Let's prepare a little for that. Oh my god, this shack, it looks like shit. Mister? In there. Oh, hi there. Pick. Dansky is the same guy. So, you gotta put your heal device in your hotbar. Activate it. Scan the guy. Left click. You need It's oxygen, food, and water. Oxygen, here you go. If you have oxide, you can give it that. Food, let's give him just a tiny bit. And water, we're gonna give him our water. Of course, he ate one of that.
It's better, thanks.
He's good to go.
Reckon you could help me rebuild this place?
He wants us to help him rebuild this place. That's why you need to have a hammer on you. Oh, I think I have my platinum hammer here. We will not need that one. Let's drop it somewhere. And let's start knocking this thing into her senses. Acquire a hammer and nail gun for repairs. Okay. Acquire a fishing rod. I have a fishing rod. But I believe first you gotta fix the stuff in here. No. I don't know if it's really necessary or not. But here we are, knocking it down. And I don't have any buffs. Amazing. So you're gonna have a mission exactly like this one on Elysium, sorry. I did one exactly like this one, and I think it was kind of the same shack, and it was always Dansky. So Elysium, baby. I don't know how this one is happening, but here we are. We got him here as well. I guess we got him on all the maps. No idea. Yep, there's still some stuff we're fixing here. This is a rack in here for a fishing rod. And he already has one. So I'll take it because it's refined wood. Mine, I just did the puny. So prepare equipment to help the fisheries officer. Basically, you gotta give him all that, okay? What do we have in here? Bed. Yeah, nothing in there. Oh, I like that statue. I think I'm gonna steal your pulsar if I can. No, I cannot. Okay. Let's fix this one as well. So, basic fishing bench. I have everything in here. I'm gonna need that and that. And I'm gonna need all of those. Since I already grabbed the fishing rod, I will not need that. But basic fishing bench. His bench is gonna be in here. I don't think you gotta put him in here. Let's not forget. I need a tackle box. Let's put this fire in here with that deactivate. Let's grab the tackle box. Everything is prepared. Okay, stabilize the fishery officer is done. Reclaim the fishing outpost. Defeat the tide gorge bear. Okay, good stuff. It's the same stuff as on Elysium. So they just copy pasted the same mission from there. That's so lazy, it's unbelievable. It is what it is. Now, restore the fishing outpost. You gotta place this thing in here. Well, once you place down, he's gonna place his own. Okay, so let's just put everything somewhere, and he's gonna place his own because it's gonna require us to leave the area and be back later. Basically, I think I had 2 traps. Oh yeah, I found it. And those wood crop plots, normally you would put them in there, but I'm just gonna do that. They don't count. Okay. Oh, they did count. Leave the area while this guy finishes fixing his majiggy. And he will not use the equipment that you put. You see? All my equipment just dropped here. Because he did something else with the place. But he put that and that and the other stuff. Which is kind of nice. Basically, I think I have everything back. That, the other stuff. The tackle box. That's his rod. And my 3 traps are in the water. He just added more. Those are mine. I can pick them up. The others, his, I cannot pick them up. Nevertheless, you gotta catch some fish. Guess what? He already has fish in there. Let me put back into that pouch, for example, because it's empty. Everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that rod as well. That one it's empty. That in there. Let's put those ugly monsters in there as well. That one in there, for example. Okay. Catch some fish. You saw it. There is fish in there. If you want, you can play with the rod. If not, I don't know, just grab his fish. And it's gonna count as fished by itself. Take this one. If I can find my mouse. Okay, and then we gotta sell the fish to him. Sell any fish for rent. You come to him, fish for rent, maximum 1.
That's it, partner.
That was it.
You're finished.
You have to rent.
For now, at least.
Grab them if you want them. I don't want that. Funny enough, he has another tackle box in there.
Show me the goods. Mate, stay safe.
Yeah, whatever. You cannot pick anything, unfortunately. That bear rug is beautiful. That fireplace screen is nice. He doesn't have. Oh! I left the fish on you.
Catch you later.
Can I put it in there? Here you go. I got my trophy on your wall. The next catch is, yeah, well, the better. I would have liked to grab this magazine. You see, even this one, it's Elysium magazine. They didn't change anything. It is the same stuff as on Elysium. That's really not lazy, but I got a shack to sleep, so I'm happy. I got in here crop rats. You got a beehive if you want. I think you can add bees. This is my new spawn point, believe it or not. I think I can sleep in here because it's got the fire and it's got a bunch of coal. So I will not be using my bed. This is my new shack. Thank you so much, mister, for making it possible. And let's leave this one in here. Into the next one, we're gonna do spirit level, sandy bridges, death ray, predator specialist, and waterfall. That one is gonna be really nasty, but it is what it is. That's why I have all those pouches on me. Either way, anywho. Oh, this is my new friend here. Let me put that rod just for the screenshot into my hand here. And we're gonna take a photo together. Him and I, look at us. We're just pretty like that. What do you think about us? I think we're kind of beautiful in there. Let's leave this on here. Thank you guys so much for being here, for watching this. If you like it, don't forget, drop a like on the video, subscribe on the channel if you haven't, you're gonna see some more. And if by any chance you wanna support my dream of becoming a full-time content creator, you can do that by grabbing yourselves an amazing membership. Thank you again. I'll see you until the next one. Bye now.